Hello everyone and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice, where we have shown Ryfa to be wrong yet again. And I'm sure she's going to, be given a chance to weasel her way out of this with several explanations. Well, there must be a reason. Uh-oh. Ooh, the crowd's turning. Oh, it is as they say, even a putrid worm of a lawyer will turn. I don't think that's what they say. What does that even mean? He's not exactly singing your praises, that's for sure. Thanks, Maya. Still, we cannot discount this information solely on account of its lawyerly source. Wait, is that a reason? I don't like that. That shouldn't be a reason. Your benevolence. Perhaps you must listen more carefully to the abbot's mitama. I'd like to not listen more carefully. What's he talking about? Yes, it would appear so. I shall try to refine the sensations. Refine the sensations? I can more accurately gauge sensations by deepening my communication with the mitama. I don't like where this is going. I didn't know you could do that. Why have we never done this before? By refining a sensation, a clearer picture of the truth can be discovered. Yeah, I had a feeling it wasn't going to be that easy. Alright, bring it on. I'm also going to turn up the audio a little bit. Oh, blessed mitama, I beseech you, hear me now and respond to my call. Alright, hopefully that's good. Incense bells. Footsteps change the bells. Oh, what could this mean? Bells? But the only bells at the scene of the crime were... Ah, that jingling must have come from Abbot Inme's bells. Oh yeah, you mean those big things he had on his ankles? Well, there you have it. The sound of bells from the high priest's own footsteps. Then that means... If the footsteps belong to the victim himself, it means it was the victim who was moving, not the accused. The victim was the one who went running toward the broken lantern from the spring. A far cry from what her benevolence's insights would have us believe. Yeah, I don't think that's going to win us any points. Inner Sanctum diagram updated in the court record shows where Maya and the High Priest were during the rite. But why would the victim have approached the accused? Maybe he was trying to defend himself. Please explain. He could have felt threatened by Lady Kira standing there with a dagger. If so, he might have thought to overpower her before she attacked. Still your voices, this is nothing but a theory, and a poor one at that. Be not led astray by this lawyer's obvious postulation. Uh-oh. While his insolence is inexcusable, I would ask that you calm yourself, you benevolence. Is there something you would care to say, Prosecutor Sadmati? Even if it was Abbot Inme who moved, does not negate the accused crimes. What do you mean? The accused was likely waiting for the High Priest to approach. And as he neared, she plunged the dagger into him. It is as simple as that. Oh, right. It really doesn't change much, does it? Really? Really, Phoenix? Really? Yes, it is as the prosecutor said. In fact, it is as I meant to say all along as well. What? What? Right, and that's why you were so shocked when you first heard it. Understand now, lawyer, that contradiction you conjured up has come to naught. Once I have my insights, it will vanish like dying rays of the sun. Insight revised. No, you don't get to do that. He rushed the accused and tried to fight her off by the broken lantern. As his lifeblood spilled over, his vision dimmed till finally he passed from our world. See, the fact of it was Abbot Inme who moved changes nothing. Ugh, come on, Phoenix, you gotta keep your cool. That contradiction I pointed out must mean something. That one sensation changing after Princess Ryfa refined her vision, it stands to reason that something else might have changed too because of the refinement. Should focus on any sensations that have changed, while searching for more contradictions between them and her insights. Oh boy, I should not have... it's been a couple days since recording, so this will be fun to try to remember what was different. The victim commenced the purification rite by to the lanterns and reading a sutra. Okay. First part, the transformation, right? He ended. He lowered the sutra and suddenly... he rushed the accused and tried to fight her off by the broken lantern. It was then the victim fell in intense pain. I believe this is when he was stabbed. As his lifeblood spilled over, his vision dimmed till finally he passed from our world. Okay. So what's different? This is gonna be fun. And did he lower the sutra? Alright, we're not there yet. Alright, I think I need to watch the video. Wind. Incense bells. Oh, water. Was water there before? You don't get any other sensations after that. It doesn't really help, does it? Okay. The victim commenced the purification rite bound to the lanterns and reading a sutra. Okay. As the first part, the transformation rite ended, he lowered the sutra suddenly. He rushed the accused and fought her off by the broken lantern. Wind. Bells. Is that the statement I want, though? He rushed the accused and fought her off by the broken lantern. So water is the... I'm like 90% certain that water is the new one, because I really don't remember that from before. But is this... he rushed the accused and tried to fight her off by the broken lantern. Wait, hold on. Go back to my court record here. Where's the I need that diagram. Springs behind them. There we go. That's it. Okay. So yeah, so it couldn't have been him rushing. So did he back up into... yeah, I mean, that makes way more sense from where we found the body. Oh my god. What is wrong with me? I mean, I guess I was thinking they probably weren't too concerned with where the body was because it could be moved, but that makes way more sense. Hold it. How do we know the purification rite was performed exactly as it was supposed to be? That is easy. Customs governing the rite are very clear, and Abbott and me would have adhered to them. That's not proof. Well, that's strange. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain what is so strange? Yes, I would ask you to consider the sound of the victim's footsteps. He was backing up. The sound of bells changes to the sound of water at one point. What's this? It's simple. The victim must have stepped in some water. Oh? Yes. And the only source of water in the inner sanctum is the spring. Got it. And therein lies the contradiction. Ooh, what contradiction? I believe the rite started out as it should have. The victim stood with his back to the spring and the accused stood right in front of him. But we now know that the victim then moved into the spring. Volkanka, this is absurd. This means the accused location differs from what her benevolence's insight indicates. Then where do you propose the accused stood once she donned Lady Kira's robes? Based on the sound of the victim... oh, I believe Maya was standing here. Oh, I had it backwards. Oh. Does that matter, though?
Take that!
Until this moment, we've all just assumed that Abbott and me and Miss Faye were standing where they were supposed to be, as shown in this rights guide. In short, The victim should have been standing with his back to the spring and the accused in front. However, if that is how they were really standing, he couldn't have stepped into the spring as he approached her. The problem is the victim did step into the spring. Could he have backed up? This can only mean that Miss Faye had actually been standing in the water. But if this is true, then their positions would have been completely reversed. Right. What is going on here, Miss Faye? Were you really standing in the spring? I'm sorry, but I barely remember anything about the rite. The High Priest would never make such an obvious blunder during a rite. What on earth? Is that even possible? Oh, uh-oh. Be that as it may, this does not overturn my insights. It doesn't? Let us say that the accused was standing in the spring. So what? So what? This completely reverses their positions is what? That their positions differed from what is customary is rather curious. However, what does that change? It certainly does not erase the accused's brutal crime. Nah, I guess you have a point there. You lawyers are an absurd breed. You're thinking ahead, you cling to the first insignificant contradiction you can muster. Sounds like Princess Rafa has a pretty good grasp on what lawyers are all about. Oh, Maya, where would I be without your brutally frank commentary right now? It's gotta matter, though. Okay, hold on. We got this. Is this contradiction really meaningless? Nope. But something really doesn't feel right. Did I take a wrong turn somewhere? Nope. No, we got this. Okay. I will now amend my insight to account for this new truth. Yeah, okay. Okay. He rushed the accused and tried to fight her off by the poolside lantern. As his life was floated over, his vision dimmed till finally he passed from our world. No, the contradiction is no more. But the truth of the matter stands no matter how stubbornly you deny it. What do you have to say for yourself now, Mr. Wright? Nick! Your Majesty, this lawyer may have raised a trivial objection, but her benevolence's insights have no further inadequacies of any kind. Wait. Yes, so it would seem. Hold it! Wait a second, but there is another contradiction. Still you flounder about, wretched beast, though you rack that putrid brain of yours, nothing worthwhile will come of it. Maya, please tell me you remember something that might help us out here. Sorry, I really don't remember a thing, but now that the place I was standing in has changed, who knows? That alone may cause a new discrepancy with Princess Raifa's insights. That's what I was thinking. That's right. We now know that Maya was standing in the spring. A major change like that could very well produce a contradiction. Should take another look at the inner sanctum diagram in the court record and confirm where Maya Abbott and me were standing, and then focus on finding any discrepancies between their positions and the insights. Jeez. The victim commenced the purification rite, bowing to the lantern and reading a sutra. Wait, how could he have done that if they were reversed? That alone doesn't make any sense. Right? Oh, shoot. Nope. Get these controls down. The transformation rite ended. He lowered the sutra. Suddenly... Oop, I keep pressing the wrong button. Also playing in the dust all day. Catching up with me. Alright, maybe I need to look at the sensations first. No, I said look at the court record. Okay, so what do we have? Right sky. Ah, here we go. Okay, so we have that. For sure. 3-part ceremony held when the moon is directly over the summit of Mount Pony Pony. High priest reads scripture while priestess dons the robes of Lady Kira, which have been purified with incense. Okay. Next is the rite of water, in which the priestess enters the spring dressed as late. So, The high priest purifies both Lady Kira and her dagger. The ceremony ends with the rite of fire, in which the priestess circles the sacred flames to purify her soul. Well, the rite comes to a close 2 days later at noontime, so basically the whole thing's a fancy way for Lady Kira to take a bath once a year. Must be... Okay. Entrance is shut during the rite. Shows the inner sanctum. The broken wind guard. Okay, that makes sense. No, that's not what I want. Oop, that just goes back around. Okay. So we have that. What does that prove? You rush the accused and try to fight her off by the springside lantern. This is when he was stabbed. As his life was split out, his vision dim, finally he passed from our world. Which I'm assuming is that one. You rushed the accused and tried to fight her off with this. Wait. Hold on. This one's weird. I wish I could, like, pause. Oh, wait, I can. Okay. Wait, hold on. Let's go back to this one. So, hold on. Let's go back. Okay. I don't know if this is anything. Alright, so we see him move towards that. Bow. Okay, he does. He faces forward. So why was he looking at the lantern? Am I onto something, or is that just dumb? Am I thinking about this right?
Objection!
I am. Okay. I think. Your benevolence. I found a new contradiction. You did? No doubt it's but another of your vile attempts to slander my insights. Nope. Take a good look at what the victim saw. It just might change your mind. The lantern flame beneath the accused was flickering. There's nothing unusual about that. Especially as the wind had stirred. No, that's where you're wrong. If the accused had been standing in the spring... then what you'd see here would be one of the lanterns flanking the statue. I fail to see your point. My point is something is wrong here. The two lanterns flanking the statue were both outfitted with glass wind guards. Oh, okay, never mind. I was completely... Alright. I really should have looked over the court record. That's definitely... Where was that? Where did that come from? That, okay. A lantern with a broken wind guard. But which one? Well, that was the one back behind us, right? Wish I could kind of get like a visual. Oh, there it. Oh my God. So that's the one with the broken wind guard. So that means it would have had to have been that lantern. So even that's wrong. Am I right that they were trying to like back? He was backing up. So neither of the lantern's flames should have been flickering in the wind in the first place. She seems pretty tickled, Nick. I don't remember saying anything funny. I fail to see what you wish to prove here, but very well. I shall refine the vision and reveal the truth for all to see. Alright, we're back. Yeah, I was thinking about that way wrong. Oh, blessed Mitama, I beseech you, fix your sight upon the lantern there. Look how many chances she's getting to, like, fix a vision. Ow. Huh? That lantern doesn't have a wind guard on it. Wait, and rightly so. The wind guard was removed to reveal the sacred flame within for the rite of fire. Therefore, there is nothing odd about the flame flickering. Say what? But when we searched the crime scene, those lanterns had their wind guards on. That is because the police put them back on. The sacred flames have burned uninterrupted for hundreds of years. Defense, we cannot risk them being extinguished even during an investigation. That would never fly back home. Well, Barbed Head, are you done quibbling? If so, it is time to bow down before this testimony of the Mitama. Nick! Don't worry, Maya. I'm just getting started. Alright, let's go over everything we know so far. Maya was wearing Lady Kira's robes and standing in the spring. The High Priest is thought to have been moving toward her, so I should look for a sensation that stands in contradiction to this arrangement. I won't give up. I'm going to find a contradiction that will undermine the accusation against Maya. I feel like this is the only one we have to work with. They have their wind guards, though. Oh, wait, because the wind picked up. Okay. It's not necessarily that they have their wind guards. It's that the wind hadn't picked up yet. Alright, what? It was then the victim fell into intense pain. I don't think there's anything debatable there. His vision dimmed until he finally passed from our world. Like, this is all I've got. Right? Like, that doesn't look the same. But it does say the wind picked up. Okay, so he puts that down. Oh, I guess maybe it does. The wind picks up. Okay. Okay. Hold on. They don't look the same to me, and I don't know that that's... I guess they do. Huh. Something wait, no. Ah, okay. No, I am right. Okay, okay. I think. Oh my god, please tell me I'm not just wasting a bunch of time. Alright, so that one is... See, that one doesn't have spikes all the way around. The other one had these little, like, spiky things here. Is that it? I'm looking at it over and over again. And I'm like, something doesn't seem right. And I was not able to place my finger on it, but that's gotta be it.
Objection!
There we go. What could this possibly mean? The legend clearly contradicts the insight, but this contradiction will overturn the entire case I've been building. Yeah, we'll just have to deal with that in the next episode. I hope you're all enjoying this. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.